Forge is here, and today I wanted to talk about the Percy Jackson series, specifically Percy as a character. I'm probably gonna just be with this image of Percy the whole time, maybe adding some text or anything, something like that in the editing process. So let's start. Basically, I wanted to rant about it because Percy is one of the most strongest demigods in the series. I read the whole Percy Jackson in the Olympian series, and also read the what is it called, the Heroes of Olympus, but I haven't read the Trials of Apollo. I think I read only the first two books, where the first one where Percy appears in the beginning, and the second one where the Hidden Oracle and the what was called this, I forgot what the second book is called, but anyway. So what I was gonna say is that I wanted also to rank demigods in this video, but this basically is gonna be just a rant about Percy for now. Maybe I'll make tops of other demigods and other characters in a different video. So what I was gonna say is that he is one of the most powerful demigods, if not the most powerful demigod in the series, simply because, first of all, because he is a child, one of the big three gods. He is the son of Poseidon. Sorry if that was a spoiler, if you want to read the series yourself. So that's one of the reasons why he's one of the strongest ones, because the children of the big three are generally stronger than other demigods. For example, if Percy is a son of Poseidon, the god of the seas, he is way stronger than someone, for example, a son of Apollo, who is, for example, Will. Children of Apollo generally have good healing abilities and they are good archers, but nonetheless, Percy is stronger because, first of all, he can control water and manipulate it because of being a child of the sea god, and he also can heal himself in the water. In the first book, it was shown that because while Capture the Flag was going, I think it was like that, while Capture the Flag was going, Percy got injured during a fight with, I forgot whom, Clarice, maybe, right? Yeah, Clarice. I think he fought Clarice and then got injured, and that brought he heard a voice in his head that said, "Come near the water, it will heal you." And it was later revealed that it was the voice of Poseidon, who was trying to help him out. Or maybe I'm just confusing it with the film, because in the film it was the same thing, but the film, we don't talk about those in this fandom. Please don't. So, next thing, I was gonna say that he can heal in water. Those are his abilities. I can list them in different, probably in the with photos of different kinds of stuff, listing abilities. Manipulate water, first of all. Second, healing in water. Third, also, it was later revealed in the Heroes of Olympus series that he can control any liquid, despite Poseidon being only the god of the seas. He could control any liquid, but I'm not going to spoil how it happened and how it was revealed. Next, we have what else? He can talk to horses. Talking to horses is very useful, especially considering that in Greek mythology there are Pegasus, who are flying horses, and one of his companions, one of his friends from the Pegasi, is Blackjack. Blackjack is his own personal Pegasi, which he rescued during the second book, I think. During the second book, when they were in the boat, in the ship of Luke's soldiers and that kind of stuff, and monsters, there in one of the barns, or in one of the places where horses are kept, there was Blackjack, and Percy saved them, but he didn't even think of really that if he saved them, something would be given to him in return. Since then, Blackjack has been very loyal to Percy, and that basically sums it up. He talks to horses, not only Pegasi, but regular horses as well, and it was used as well. For example, during the first book, I think, when there were animals in a cage, a lion, a zebra, and the third one I forgot. The zebra talked to Percy, but Percy was shocked that he understood it because he thought for some reason that zebras are not horses. They probably just so the zebra told him some information. And even in the Heroes of Olympus, one of the most iconic parts is that Percy can understand and can talk to Arion. Arion is Hazel's horse pet. Other characters, I want to mention them, but this video is made for discussing Percy Jackson, so that's why I'm not gonna mention them. Next, we have he can also create little earthquakes because of Poseidon being the god of the earthquakes. But it wasn't really shown in the series except for 1 or 2 times maybe. I don't remember exactly, but I think it was shown in the series how he used his sword in order to like create a earthquake. So next on the list of his abilities we have, what else? Breathing underwater and being able to talk to sea creatures. This is very understandable. It makes sense because Poseidon is the god of the seas, and the sea creatures are basically Percy being the son of the sea god. That's why sea creatures call him master, or something like that, if I remember correctly. But Percy does not like it when he receives praise from sea creatures, because I don't know, he's just that way. He's just that way, good that way. So next we have, what else? He can create water. Wait, no, I forgot. I thought he can create water. If I remembered correctly, he can create water from thin air, but I think that was taken from, if my memory serves me right, I took it from a fan fiction from the Percy Jackson series, so it's not the thing. So those are his abilities, basically. Next we have, what else? Next we have what I wanted to mention is that he's, as I said earlier, he's one of the strongest demigods, if not the strongest. I would personally put him in the tier list. If I ever make a video about it, I would put him on top 1 or top 2 because of how strong and overpowered he is. Just the fact that he killed what is it called? Yeah, he fought Ares, the god of war, when he was 12 and he beat him. So just that fact makes him OP. Also, other characters that I really want to mention, but I am going to mention, there is Annabeth, his girlfriend. But this is just what is going to happen in. They are very close together. They have been friends since they were 12 in the first book, but then they couldn't stand each other. They just did what they were told. Then they basically became friends. And in the end of the 5th book, there is a spoiler that they became a couple. So next, the Heroes of Olympus series. In the Heroes of Olympus series, in the first book, it was we were introduced to new characters. Leo, Jason, and Piper. They were the protagonists of the 2nd book series, the Heroes of Olympus, at least of the 1st book, The Lost Hero, where when I first read The Lost Hero, I thought, where's Percy, where's Percy? Which is what every fan of the fandom thought, this according to some of the other Percy Jackson based channels, YouTubers. That's why I think it's just that predictable. Next, we have it was revealed later that Jason and Percy were swapped around the camps. We didn't even know of the existence of the Roman camp of Half-Bloods before the second book series came out. The Roman camp, the Roman camp was Percy stayed in the Roman camp during the second Heroes of Olympus series until the third or fourth book, because they were switched places because Hera, the goddess, the wife of the god Zeus, she basically like how can I say it? wiped memories of Percy and Jason and switched their places, switched their camps. All I'm gonna say, switched their camps, and they were clueless. But there is a reason she wiped their memories clean, because if she didn't, Percy wouldn't have been able to get into the Roman camp, because Reina, the praetor of the Roman camp, doesn't really like strangers. So, but Percy, in one of those quests in The Lost Hero and the Son of Neptune, he retrieved the banner of the eagle, which is the banner of the fifth cohort. And the fifth cohort he came into the fifth cohort basically to help them out. And there he met Hazel and Frank, his new friends from the Roman camp. The three of them went on a quest, if I remember correctly, and then retrieved the banner of the eagles, which gives power to the fifth cohort, basically. Not only the fifth cohort, it gives power to the whole Roman camp. The Roman camp is very disciplined, not the way the Greek camp is. Then when Percy first came to the Roman camp, all the Romans, they said that he is Greek. So, but that's probably because he's from the Greek camp. In the Greek camp, however, Jason was able to get in pretty easily, since they are not really that they're not enemies to each other, because they're all demigods. But it was later revealed that the Greek and Roman demigods, the camps, were on a quest at the same time, and some of the demigods, they met each other and they killed each other. That's why the gods were reluctant to show the Greek camp to the Roman camp and the other way around. That's why it wasn't revealed until the second book series. So this is basically a rant about this series and about Percy Jackson. Thank you for watching. This was pretty fun to do, because I really like this book series. And I think I'm rereading it right now, or maybe I am reading right now The Trials of Apollo, the third book, or the second book, if I remember correctly. So I'll probably make a rant about this series as well next time, or just a top. See you in the next video.